Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the AGS TV channel. I hope you're all doing well. Aston Villa play Tottenham Hotspur today. It is live on, I think, Sky Sports. We do have the game right here. We're not on delay. We are going to be watching this with everyone. Hopefully, it will be an enjoyable game, but we shall see. The first thing I am going to do is address the chat. I've had already a comment. Same old, isn't it? Dropped to 12th. Results going against us. Gerard again said the amount of changes he was going to make by bringing back Ings. It's the usual squad. Thank you for the comment and the £2 donation as well from Dean. 3-1 Spurs or 1-0 Villa. Okay, I mean, that's positive. It's more positive than I expected from you. Hang on. My phone's going off. So we do currently drop to 12th place because the results elsewhere, which I'm going to get into right now. A couple shock results, at least for me anyway. I was very surprised to see the Southampton score, but earlier on today, Everton 1, Manchester United 0, which means Everton pulled 4 points clear of the drop zone. Absolutely massive for their bid to avoid relegation. Man United, though, have been absolutely shocking again. No real excuse for that, I gotta say. That's a very poor result. And it was off, I think, a Gordon shot that took a deflection off Harry Maguire. Another shock result, Arsenal 1, Brighton 2, which is really gonna push Tottenham today. A win for Tottenham puts them 3 points above Arsenal. I mean, that's massive. You rather the points in the game in hand, and Tottenham have the opportunity to pull that bit clear and put that bit of pressure on Tottenham. Our record, though, with Tottenham is also pretty poor, so they're going to be really up for it today. Southampton 0, Chelsea 6. That is pretty pitiful, if I don't say so myself. It wasn't 9-0 like they've been used to in the previous years, but 6-0 is pretty worrying if you're a Southampton fan. That's a pretty poor result. They were 4-0 down within half an hour of that game. So it was already done and dusted. And the other one, the relegation battle, or I mean, you can kind of say Leeds are in a relegation battle. It is 3-0, by the way, to Leeds United over Watford. Pretty abysmal, I will say. I see a comment there, Dean. We've also got other games on the stream as well. As you can see, it's Real Madrid versus Getafe in La Liga. You've also got Clermont-Foot against Paris Saint-Germain and the Berlin derby between Hertha Berlin and Union Berlin. Looks like it might be. Who knows? It might be. Nobody wants to be relegated. I mean, you don't want to be relegated, do you? Norwich seems to be the only team. Oh, Norwich and Watford like to go down, I think. It's pretty abysmal, I must say. Watford, again, shocking today against Leeds. And I don't even overly rate Leeds United, if I'm going to be honest. But Watford, very poor from them. Burnley, after beating Everton, get rewarded by Man United playing awful, basically. Absolutely shocking. Probably fairer if they just relegate Man United after this performance, maybe, yeah. United is the most expensive squad in the world right now, and Ronaldo's managing to drag them down to the Conference League. Messi would never let this happen. You can't expect one individual to make that much of a difference sometimes. I know what you're saying, but like if you put Messi in that team, I think they'd still struggle, I must say. Maybe I'm just wrong, but yeah. Give me a second. I'm just going to say I'm live in my Discord. For Villa versus Tottenham. I'm going to get into my score prediction as well for you guys. Villa versus Tottenham. I think the easiest way for me to give my prediction for today is to look at our previous encounters with Tottenham. It is a bit scary, I will say. Head to head. So Tottenham beat us 2-1 earlier in the season. I think Heung-min Son got the goal in that game to win it. I think even Ollie Watkins scored in that game too. Tottenham 1, Villa 2. Oh no, we did beat them, didn't we? Reguilon scored an own goal. So we did actually beat them away last year, but Villa at home against Tottenham is pretty poor. If you remember as well, just before COVID, they beat us 3-2 with a Son late winner after Bjorn Engels absolutely scuffed a clearance, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, I gotta say. It's probably going to be 2-0. Spurs, you'll take a 1-1. All right, my prediction today, I got to say, I do think it will be... what do I think today? What do I think? Maybe Villa will sneak a draw, but I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's gonna be a tough one. Spurs, like I said, they always give us problems, Tottenham, and I do think they're gonna give us problems today too. I think if I'm gonna be honest, yeah. It's probably the timing, AJ, as well. YouTube notifications not working. I'm having that issue. People have said that this week. I don't think they're doing the live count very well. I was watching Kieran rants earlier today, and Kieran usually gets like 300, but then I saw him with like 50. I don't get what was going on. Only today, Mark Goldbridge as well, in a big United game, where he gets like 80k, had like 25k. I don't think they're updating the view counts very much. How you doing, Gypsy Lad? Said I'm going for a Villa win. I mean, I rate the I rate optimism. I really do. If I am going to be realistic, I think this will be a 2 or 3-0 Spurs. My heart says we win this game. My dad is actually at this game as well, so I hope for his sake as well, because he's there, that he's going to get performances. By the way, I forgot to say, this is that. Literally talking about that. I am going, confirmed officially, to Aston Villa versus Burnley and Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. I have tickets for both games. Thank you to my uncle, absolute legend. I'm going to go with him. I may do a vlog as well on it, at least a little bit. I want to do a vlog because I don't know how he'd feel about it, and he knows I do YouTube, I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to talk to him about it. I want to try and do at least something for the games anyway, just for you guys to see. But yeah, that's what I cannot wait for. I couldn't be any more sick. AJ up the Villa podcast and view from the stands are playing a 7-a-side at Villa Park. Wow, that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. We ain't beating Burnley. All right, give me some, bro. I'm going to the games. Give me some joy. By the way, Villa lineup, as you can see on the screen just here: Emi Martinez in goal, Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Tyra Mings, and Luca Dean is the back four. Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, and Jacob Ramsey make up the midfield three. Felipe Coutinho as the 10 behind Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins. Finally back to the formation that works. I don't know why we hadn't been using this. I really don't understand. I know Ings has had a couple injury problems, but then, maybe put a player like Bailey up front, or if the formation is working, try and do everything you can to keep it. Dozin, how you doing as well? Says 1-1. I do rate the optimism. It's hard for me to be optimistic. Villa at home to Spurs. We are terrible historically. We're absolutely terrible. The last time we beat Tottenham at home, I can get it here. I knew it was bad anyway, but I can get the official date for that. So we lost 2-0 at home last year. The year before we lost 3-2 at home. In 2016 we lost 2-0 at home. In 2015 we did beat them away, but we lost to them at home. In 2013 we lost to them at home. In 2012 we lost 4-0 at home. And then another game in 2012 we drew 1-1. 2010 we lost 2-1. Look, historically we don't beat Tottenham at Villa Park. We never beat Tottenham at Villa Park is what I'm basically trying to say. And I can't really see it happening today. But I'm going to be supporting the boys. Maybe we can pull something out of the bag. We have kicked off. We are underway at Villa Park. Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspur. First bet £5 for Mings to give Spurs the first goal under 20 minutes. I need to say the Spurs lineup, by the way. I forgot to go into that. Tottenham. Let's get their lineup. So Tottenham with a 3-4-3. Ben Davies, Eric Dyer, Romero as their three centre-backs, all in front of Hugo Lloris. Midfield four of Doherty, Højbjerg, Bentancur and Emerson Royale. And a front three of Heung-min Son, Harry Kane and Kulusevski. What a front three that is, by the way. I know everyone talks about Son and Kane, but Kulusevski has been absolutely unbelievable for Spurs since he's come in the January transfer window. He scored a lot of important goals. He scored an important goal against City in their win there. I think people will look at Son and Kane, but Kulusevski is going to give us problems as well. Emerson Oh, we've lost the ball here. Emerson battled against Ramsey. Already an early chance for Spurs. First minute in the game. Crossing from Kulusevski. Cleared away by John McGinn. And just about cleared by Danny Ings. Wisp says 3-1 to Spurs. How you doing, Chris, as well? Come on, Villa. Gonna be 1-1. Doesn't mean we can't go for a win. True. I mean, look, a lot of people are fairly negative, but you never know. Football is a funny old game. Anyone can beat anyone. Who would have thought Chelsea would put 6 past Southampton today? I mean, maybe you thought they'd win, but no one would have thought 6 goals. I don't actually see where our defence comes from. I just watched the highlights when we lost, and Howe's just stood there whilst they scored. Not the last time we lost 3-2 to Tottenham a while back. I think just before COVID, and we shouldn't have lost the game. Bjorn Engels let the ball slip under his foot. It was horrible. Thoughts on Chelsea? Chelsea. I mean, look. I know I say a lot of things for banter. I do. But realistically, they're a very good side. They're nowhere near title winning. I think they're a million miles away from Manchester City, really. They're nowhere near as consistent. They can beat teams like Southampton, but then they'll drop they drop points to Burnley. City would never drop points to Burnley. Like they're a good side, but they're a million miles away from Man City. Comfortably will finish third. I mean, United are nowhere near them. Same with Tottenham, Arsenal, all the rest chasing that 4th place spot. Harry Kane's just gone for a shot. Son on the rebound. It's 1-0 Tottenham. Only 2 minutes in, Heung-min Son has scored. On a rebound. Son has scored already at Villa Park. Harry Kane went for like a 30-yarder. It took a deflection. It fell right back to Heung-min Son. He's hit it from miles out. It's gone in off the post. Why do we concede so many long shots? Why on earth do we concede so many? It's a plague for this club. Terrible header away by Konsa. Shot from Kane. Who does that deflect off? So Konsa messes the header. Kane's shot hits Cash. And Son just snatches the rebound. I'm absolutely tired of this team, man. Konsa. Put that Rosette, mate. I don't know what you're doing heading that straight back at them. Absolutely shocking. Absolute. That was more bait, Jack. I think Son is one of the best players in the Premier League. That was just a bait comment. That is just Konsa, though. Defensively shocking. The battering's going to happen. One of the worst things possible is to go a goal down early against Tottenham. Give them the confidence. Absolutely abysmal. From Ezri Konsa. Heading the ball. Straight back to Tottenham. Harry Kane's just gone for just a hit and hope because Konsa couldn't clear the ball away. Absolutely shocking. Konsa's been one of the worst players for Villa this season. Last year, amazing. I love Konsa. This year, he has had one of the biggest falls in performances I've ever seen. He's genuinely making Tyrone Mings look like a good defender. Absolutely shambolic from Konsa. Crossing from Dean towards Watkins, header away. The first shot, though, I gotta say, how many long shots do we concede, though? There's been so many examples of it. I'm tired. I'm absolutely tired of conceding long shots. Man City, Emerick Laporte. There's loads of examples. I don't know why my mind's gone blank. Johnny for Wolves last week. It's just embarrassing. Just absolutely embarrassing. There's been a collision here as well. A Villa player's gone down. Luca Dean. I hate how you have Hertha Berlin versus Union Berlin bottom left. It is a derby. It is a fairly big derby in Germany as well. With football, it's a funny old game, football. That's what they say. It's an old saying. It's a funny old game. Anyone can beat anyone. Unless you're Aston Villa. We are watching it on Sky Sports. Sky Sports Premier League. But you know how mauled I am that I can't pick a player for one of those clubs. Crying about FIFA. That's funny. I'm just tired of it, man. Son and Kane have such a clean strike on that ball. I'm so annoyed with Konsa, though. Matty Cash got the block in, but Konsa heading it straight back to him. Clear it, man. Put it rose head if you have to. Why on earth are you doing a little soft header back to him? What will that achieve? Tell me. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Villa versus Tottenham, battle of the two cursed teams of Premier League. Well, Tottenham are a bottle club, but we're a bigger bottle job club. Jamie won 100 quid on Grand National. Meanwhile, my horse came second. Hole. This is why you don't bet on horses. Doherty controlled that weirdly off his hip. Good tackle by Matty Cash. It's a great tackle from Cash. Absolutely embarrassing though. Embarrassing. I can't believe this. And now Doherty's crying like a little bitch, holding his leg. There's no way he got that hurt from that. I absolutely refuse. In before he's done his ATL. But there's no way. It looked like just a simple tackle. He got the ball. He got a bit of the man, but he definitely got the ball. Zoe says we'll score first half, then score in the second half and win 2-1. I want to be optimistic, mate. I want to be like you, but like I said, historically, we are terrible. We are terrible against Tottenham. So it's a long ball. Konsa heads it straight to Kane, who hits it on the volley, deflects off Cash, goes back to Son, who hits it first time, I think, on a half volley into the back of Emmy's net. Half volley, bang. It's a good finish from Son, but it's shocking from Konsa. It's absolutely shocking from Konsa. What is he doing? What on earth was he... What on earth... Can someone tell me what Konsa was doing there? What... I don't get the... Like, if you're going to head it, don't head it towards them. Head it away. He's literally headed it to Kane. That's one of the worst players you can head a ball to. You've literally said, go on, Kane. Have it, son. If it looked like Konsa is a target man for Tottenham, it was perfectly cushioned down for Kane to strike it. Clear it away from goal. Concede the throw-in. I don't care what you do. Do something other than that, though. There is a chance, though, with Coutinho. Coutinho to Danny Ings. Ings has messed it up, though, to Watkins. That was a big... I say a big chance. It was a good chance for Villa on the break, and we messed it up. Gonna be a long match. It is indeed. It is indeed. I'm already upset, man. It's a FIFA golf I've ever seen one, says J-Was Gaming. Adusted, I'm so clear. I don't get how people do horse racing bets, man. It is literally that. I know it's any gamble is a gamble, but it's just a shot in the dark. Like, you've got a dartboard, right? You got a dart in your hand, and you've got a blindfold and you hit a triple 20. That's what you've done, Jamie. Meanwhile, Jack has gone for it and hit the number next to it, which is it a 1? Is it a 1 next to triple 20? You got, well, 20 and then there's 1. I think there's 5 the other side. Jack's gone for it and just missed. I don't get it, man. Let's bet on football. Bet that Villa will lose. You'll make a lot of money, guys. Every week, bet Villa will lose. You're going to be a millionaire. You're going to be a millionaire. I'm tired of it, man. And you know what? Actually, no, you won't be a millionaire because the odds of it will be terrible because everyone knows we almost lose every week. Mings clips it forward. Watkins has missed out, but we have got a throw-in. Kulusevski through the back of Watkins won the ball, but he couldn't control it. I can't bet on football because I have no idea. Same amount of points as the team that lost 6-0. We did beat Southampton 4-0 as well. That's another horrible thing. It's almost like he pulled out of the header. So weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're going to... Look, he was clear as day he was going to get contact on the ball. There was no one around him. If you're going to pull out of a header, try and take it on your chest. Try and do something else other than that. That's one of the worst things you can do. Go for a powerful header. If you're going to go that direction, it has to be powerful that direction. And if you're not going to get the power, duck out of it and take it on your chest. Or try and glance it away from goal. Even if you give possession away from goal, to the right, at least it's in a non-dangerous position. Or a less dangerous position than heading it straight at Kane in front of goal. I don't get it. I'm going to keep talking about it. Because it doesn't make any sense. There's no way you can justify that. There's no way. Unless the only way I can think of is that he's mistimed a header. But he's a professional footballer. How do you mistime a header? He didn't even have to jump for it. It was completely unchallenged. Oh man, I don't get it. You can join the Discord as well if anyone here does want to, and you can talk to me. You say dead Discord, but people do talk every day. You're very funny. World's longest maul for man. It is because it's a silly goal, and with one of the worst things you can do against a Tottenham side that does like to bottle is go a goal down early. Gives them an opportunity to push on. They needed a win today because other teams have slipped up. It's going to make them comfortable against very, very good players like Son and Kane, which, by the way, combined for the goal inadvertently. I don't think that will count as a as a Kane assist, but it's as close as you're going to get. Unbelievable. Dean, I beg, just be quiet. My guy, you're moving like Rashford on Twitter. Boy, who we want in the summer will be exactly exactly the same. Disagree or you want? We had a manager bounce. Other than that, okay. We're not. I remember you under Dean Smith, and you used to complain. So I don't want to hear it. Like you'd always complain over Dean Smith. This means we need to score 2 or 3 to win. As you know, that doesn't happen. So game over. I mean, like I said, football, you never know what will happen, but it's just a stupid way to concede. Where's your Discord at? Where's your Discord at? Tell me. Just joined and losing already. Yeah, welcome to the Villa way paper. Bro, I'm just saying, Villa's defence is like your name. Absolute paper. Absolute paper. They poured for it. Kane battling. Douglas Luiz got lucky there to win that foul. Got very lucky. Luca Dean coming forward to Watkins. On the byline, he's won a throw-in off Romero. I don't stream my reactions to Derby, otherwise I'll be complaining. Oh dear. No, complain about your financial issues. Watkins to Coutinho. Edge of the box. Coutinho to Cash. Centre of goal. Goes for goal! Good save from Lloris. He spilt it. He wasn't comfortable enough to hold it. Goal, Stockport 1-0. Is that what we come down to? Gassing Stockport County? Can't blame the manager on an individual mistake. No, you can't. And this is why, some people annoy me. Managers are always attacked because it's the easiest position to, remove. Like, you can't sell 11 players. So United fans may blame Ranić or, maybe Harry Maguire. Now, I don't rate Harry Maguire. I think he's a terrible defender. But the reason why they are in the table isn't all just down to Maguire. He's just a part of the problem. But people like to just pin it on one player. Doherty chance for Spurs. Good block by Cash. Højbjerg goes for goal as well. And deflected away by Doug Luiz. But again, we don't clear the ball. This is what oh my God, man. This is already... I'm 14 minutes into a game and I'm tearing my hair out. Why does this club do this to me? The EFL want us gone so badly? Isn't a 21-point deduction, I think that's what you got, isn't that the worst in EFL history? I swear even Luton Town weren't given a point deduction that severe. I swear down. Lloris, however you spell it, such a good keeper. Lloris is a good keeper. He's been a bit less consistent this year, but Lloris is a World Cup winner. He is usually a very good goalkeeper. And yeah, I do think he's a little bit underrated. How you doing, Isabel, as well? Mould JTV having a mare, funny. I thought 4-0 defeat before the game. I thought we'd lose this 2 or 3-0. And the best we could hope for was a 1-0. Which, you never know, could still happen. But we're going to have to really improve. Villa are more ambitious now. They're passing out from the back, pressing football. We just need the players to come in. Good pull back into the middle. Coutinho. The layoff is terrible. John McGinn. Still McGinn. Watkins. Oh, Ollie Watkins' touch was terrible. John McGinn doing a La Croqueta there. Edge of the box, going past 2 or 3 Spurs players. He shifts the ball to Ollie Watkins and Watkins takes a horrible first touch. McGinn does all that hard work and then Watkins throws it away within a second. Really good footwork from John McGinn. Really good footwork. Luton got 30. Bloody hell. Ramsey! Oh! What a save, Lloris! Jacob Ramsey poured through the Tottenham defence. And Hugo Lloris with an absolutely unreal save there at the near post. How on earth has Lloris saved that? Ramsey ran right through Emerson Royale. That's a great save. That's a great save, Lloris. Gerrard can't believe he hasn't scored. Jacob Ramsey absolutely poured through Tottenham there like they weren't. Honestly, defensively, Tottenham were terrible there. Emerson Royale just let Jacob Ramsey walk right through him. And it's a great save, Lloris. Great save, Lloris. Without points deduction, we'd be only like 16th or 17th. I know you do a lot higher. Same with Reading. Corner comes in, it's terrible. What did I say? We sold half our club for free, and we have like 7 signed players for next season. I saw at the start of the year you only had like 11 or something as well. Louise. Højbjerg's battled. Villa have won it back off Emerson. He's had a nightmare so far. Coutinho to Luca Dean. Cross deflected. Corner kick to Villa. Come on. This is better. This is better. The Villa crowd are really pushing for this now. We're finally seeing mistakes in this Tottenham team. Emerson, we got to target him. We have to target Emerson. He is a walking mistake for Tottenham. I know a lot of people criticise Emerson as well, but he has been shocking so far. I got to say, the only Spurs player to not play well. What happened with the Son goal? I didn't see it. Konsa badly cleared the ball, and Son scored a rebound from a shot blocked by Kane. Corner comes in, header away again, I think by Eric Dyer. Ramsey. Coutinho. He can cross it in, he does. Coutinho towards the far post. Luca Dean off his chest. He pulls it back to the edge of the box. John McGinn's gone for it! Oh! Great save again by Lloris. Another crossing from the left, cleared away. What a shot that was from John McGinn, flying towards the top corner. Great save, Lloris. Absolutely brilliant save, Lloris. Coutinho. Out wide. Good ball out wide as well. Ramsey pulls it back. Louise. Danny Ings tries to lay it off on a 1-2. Won back by Mings brilliantly. A foul has been given for that. Mings wins the ball. It's a brilliant challenge, and the referee has given a foul. There's no way. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Villa definitely had the tails up there. Spurs looking very shaky. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, though. Spurs are a bit wobbly. They're a bit wobbly, and we can get at them. This tackle's perfectly fine. That's a brilliant tackle. That's a brilliant tackle. That's unbelievable. The game's gone. I know people say it as a meme, but if that's a foul, the game's gone. He has only won the ball there. He has won nothing but ball there. Shocking decision to give a foul for that. Absolutely shocking decision. We have a set-piece coach, yet we're the worst in the league at set-pieces. I wouldn't agree with that. We're causing them problems. This John McGinn shot was brilliant, by the way. Very unlucky to see that not fly in the top left corner. It's a great save, Hugo Lloris. Lloris has made 2 unreal saves so far. Lloris, I mean, okay, the shot could have been more in the corner. It kind of like a Aaron Ramsdale type of save, but it's still a good save. It could have made it a bit easier. Any streams? Unfortunately, not today. We are just watching it on Sky Sports. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about doing like a Total Sportec stream or whatever. I hated doing that. And yeah, hopefully I won't have to do that for too much longer. This season anyway. Just going to update this. Lloris is literally moving like he did in my FIFA team. No catching, just vibes. He doesn't look confident enough to catch the ball. He's had three shots he's parried. He hasn't gone to catch one. Aaron says, play well today, better than Wolves. Well, we've already had more chances than Wolves. That's a bad pass. What? There's no way. A Spurs player's just gone down as they've given the ball away, and Spurs are already throwing themselves to the ground. This is the 3rd Spurs player in 20 minutes to go down injured. And the Villa players are surrounding the referee. They're not happy with this at all. There's no way there's 3 Tottenham players who've got injured within 20 minutes. What is this, man? They are just trying desperately to stop Villa's momentum. A yellow card has been given to Douglas Luiz. Or is it to Danny Ings? It was Region. Oh, what? No way has he been hurt by that. No way. Nah, this is embarrassing. There's no way he's been hurt. My man is down there like he's been shot. Region has acted like he's had his foot amputated. Honestly, I hate when players do that. You can say that's a foul, but his reaction is a joke. It has not hurt him that much. He acts like he's genuinely lost the foot, man. Coutinho. Ah, poor pass from Coutinho. To be fair, we've won it back, though. Luka Dean. Oh, good tackle, that. Is that Romero? Oh, we've won it back again, though. Spurs just keep giving the ball away. Danny Ings for Villa. Oh, his pass intercepted. Oh, Ramsey. I thought a foul was going to be given for that. I tell you what, the passion has been insane for this game. United loss. Mount pop off, Villa losing. I mean, yeah, but we've definitely played. I'd say we've even been the better team the last 5 to 10 minutes. We've gone flying at Spurs. If we can keep this up, we might get a result. You can't say we've not gone for it. The crowd have really tried as well. Still Grealish FC. I don't want to hear negativity, Dean. We are, as of right now, we are on top. And if it wasn't for a really good save from Hugo Lloris, we would be level. So I don't get the point of negativity. The difference between you being negative to you not being negative is a save from a Tottenham goalkeeper. The tackles are flying in for Villa. Absolutely flying in. Jacob Ramsey, I think, has hurt himself in a slide tackle against Bentancur. I mean, if you're going to give the Tyrone Mings tackle a foul, that one is also a foul. That's what I will say. You trade the Grand National. It's been a great watch so far. It has. I got to say, even as a neutral, this has been... it's definitely been entertaining. This is the Ramsey chance. Ramsey literally dribbled right through Romero and Emerson Royale. That's terrible defensively from Tottenham. He's literally walked through, and Lloris at his near post made an unbelievable save. Most players would expect him to shoot at the far post. It's a great reaction save. He's got no right to save that. He has absolutely no right to save that Ramsey shot. It is just pure reaction. John McGinn, amazing. I mean, we've done well so far. We've done well. I don't bet on the horses now. I don't see a point. I don't see a point in betting on horses. It is literally just a guess. It is a guess. It's not like football betting, or you can even say F1 betting, because you can kind of guess where some people will finish. You know, if you if you want to bet on Lewis Hamilton, you know he's not going to win anytime soon. So it's easy. But I don't do horse betting now, because I don't see the point. I really don't see the point. I know Jamie won 100 quid because Jack said it. And Jack bet on a horse that was second. Betting is haram. Exactly. Bro, imagine being haram during Ramadan. How dare you? I would have won 9 quid if mine won. Oh, nine whole pounds. 9 whole pounds. You got £5.20 at second place. That's a lot, actually. Well, I'd say it's a lot. It's all right for a second place. You would have won 18. You and Jack bet on the same horse then? That's funny. 25 gone though at Villa. It is still 1-0 Spurs. It is also still goalless in the Berlin derby in Germany. Hertha Berlin 0, Union Berlin 0. And it's a free kick to Villa as well. Ollie Watkins felt. Yeah, but he bet on them to come top 6. I bet on them to win. Well, you can hold that. You can well and truly hold that. Harry's bet was actually more smart than surely. I'd say that it's safer. I'd say it's a more intelligent bet. I think, Jack, you need to hold that. I bet on 5 and he bet on 5, ironically. Okay, fair. Well, Harry's a smarter person then. Because why would you bet on a winner? That's just silly. He's throwing your money away. Good ball from Coutinho to Cashier. Oh, Cash dribbling there. And he's been fouled. Free kick. That's good though. His dribbling was pretty crap there. So he to win a free kick was decent. If I bet on them to come top 6, you would won 10 quid. Well then, that's your fault then, you moron. Do we need Jack Grealish? No, we don't. No, we don't. Do we need a player who I think since November, who's only scored 2 and hasn't got an assist since November? My man has scored against Peterborough, Norwich City, and a goal in the Champions League. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think you came 4th, AJ. What? What do you mean? He signed a contract with Gucci? Yeah, how has he signed a Gucci deal and not St. Maximin? Literally Mr. Gucci himself. Can someone explain that to me? Free kick to Villa. Ings! Oh my god, Ings, you moron. Ings has had a free shot in front of goal and has put it straight at the goalkeeper. No offside, he was onside fully. Ings, you absolute moron. That's a sitter. It's great movement, but it's an absolutely terrible finish. What is this, man? Absolutely shocking. Do we need another player? I think we need a few players, to be honest. Grealish doesn't fit in Gerrard's system here. I think Grealish would literally fit in the Coutinho system if Coutinho... if Coutinho weren't going to be here next year. But you can't really have both Grealish and Coutinho in the same team, in my opinion. You can't have two, flair playmaker players in the same system. It doesn't work. That's why I don't think Grealish will ever suit Man City. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Villa get a free kick. Højbjerg has had his pocket picked and a yellow card. That is absolutely amazing. I think that was Coutinho as well. It's either Coutinho or Ramsey sprinting over. It was. No, it's Coutinho. That's brilliant. Coutinho picked Højbjerg's pocket and was fouled. Absolutely amazing from Felipe Coutinho. I doubt it. It's not really a foul though. I gotta say, it's a very soft free kick to give. You have got to be having a laugh really already. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but we've been very good actually. To be fair, free kick from Luis and saved by Lloris. He done well there. As much as I do want to complain, and I complain for the first 10-15 minutes of this game, we have grown into it and we don't deserve to be losing. Tottenham have had technically 2 shots, but that's it, and it led to the goal. Harry Kane's shot deflected and it fell to Son, who scored. That's all Tottenham have done this game. Chance for Watkins. Watkins in the box. Ollie Watkins. Ings again. Although he goes down. It's more of a coming together than a foul though, I think. But they both are hurt. Apparently, well, the co-commentator just said Højbjerg gets the ball here in the tackle, so it is just the coming together. We're going to see that. He does. No, it's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. You see, I just watched Luis catch a ball. Felipe Coutinho stay next season. We can all hope. We can all hope. He's such a good footballer. Such a good footballer. But yeah, so Adam said he signed a contract with Gucci though. Groundbreaking British bias. I mean, yeah, I suppose you can argue that against St. Max. I don't know, man. I don't get the decision to give Grealish that deal, but they can have a deal with whoever they want. Say you want, we can't play top. Yes, we can. I'm sorry, but this shows we can. Is it just me, or is Dean not watching the same game as me? I've seen Ramsey walk through 2 Tottenham players and he should have scored. I've seen John McGinn have a long shot tipped over by Lloris. I've seen Danny Ings literally have a tap-in and he scuffed his shot in front of goal. Ings has been pretty poor in this game. I don't get it. Honestly, if it would have been Callum Archer over Ings, we would be ahead in this game. You're not watching at all, and then there you go then. We've actually been very good. It's just Danny Ings has been pretty poor. And he is actually quite hurt, so he might come off. Wallahi, whenever I've seen you type, you say negative stuff, trying to trade, but it ain't working. Dean is very negative. If you watch this channel at all, and you'll see Dean. I'll say Dean supports his channel very well, and I appreciate that. But you are fairly negative, Dean, and people do know it. You are fairly negative. And you can't be negative when you're not watching the game. AJ, you prefer Ronaldo to Messi? Don't you? No, I don't. So I make a joke about about Pessi and Messi's washed, but I think both players, to be honest, are pretty washed now. They're both old. They're both old. Like, I think they've fallen off now for this year, especially Messi with 3 league goals. Ronaldo today, graveyard shift for United. They're just old now. That's all. Crossing from Coutinho. Watkins has missed a header, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. How many chances? How many chances? I don't believe this. It's another wonderful ball in on the left. Coutinho picks out Ollie Watkins. It's almost a free header. It's almost a free header. He climbs way higher. In fact, it is. I'd even go as far to say it is a free header. He goes in between Dyer. He climbs really high and he skies his header. What am I watching? What am I watching? Coutinho, I'm sure he can't quite believe this. That is an assist that has been robbed. It feels like I'm watching a pro clubs game. Strikers are missing sitters. Coutinho pushed edge of the box here. That's I think it's a foul there, and the referee's not going to give it. But Coutinho's down. Ronaldo had one expected phone break per 90 minutes. Polly Potkins put. It's still in the England setup somehow, by the way. Oh, Luca Dean having a little cuddle with Emerson there. Villa get a throw in. Why did Emerson and Luca Dean have a little cuddle there? Preston play better than this. You're not even watching the game, bro. To be honest, seems like we are creating a lot of chances. We don't deserve to be losing. Cross deflects off Emerson even. Villa get a corner. Come on! Come on! Alright, that's a bit harsh. The players right now probably don't deserve Coutinho, but the club do. You could argue the players don't. Good hope Coutinho gets sub before good hope Coutinho gets sub when they are robbed. Okay. Corner kick for Villa. Near post! Oh, good header away by Harry Kane, actually, of all players. Headed back into the danger area. Luca Dean on the byline, pulls it into the middle. Header away again by Romero. Danny Ings on the volley. Deflected away. John McGinn gets his batty in the way to win the ball, but then Louise has lost it, and Spurs are on the break. But then no way! John McGinn has won the ball there, perfectly fine, and the referee has given a foul for that. Are you insane? McGinn has just put his batty in the way again, and the referee deems it to be a foul. I'm going to see this. That's never a foul. Shoulder to shoulder. That's shoulder to shoulder, man. Come on. Come on, man. Seriously. He didn't even get a chance to put his batty in the way that time because it was shoulder to shoulder. Unbelievable. Watching Villa is going as good as my Clippo lolly. Top of it is frozen and the bottom it's leaking. Oh, the Clippo lolly. Oh, yeah, forgot. Ice lolly. Cash heads it away from Son. Tottenham have had a one shot on target and they're winning 1-0. Yet Dean is acting like we're getting hammered. That's all I'm going to say. Dean, Birmingham lost 2-0 earlier. Go be negative. Great interception, by the way, by Ramsey. That would have been really brutal, though, on Villa. Emerson has fouled. Emerson has been shocking. I got to say, he is... Oh, Konsa and Emerson having a coming together there. Emerson offered to pick Konsa up and Konsa just slapped his hand away. Emerson has been awful. He's been absolutely awful. My point about the lolly was it's just not going well. It is. It's just where this happens in football. This happens in football, like Man City against Palace when they drew 0-0. City weren't terrible. They just couldn't break Palace down. Chance of Watkins on the... Watkins saved away by, again, Lloris doesn't want to catch it. Ollie Watkins on an angle, goes for his left foot, shot straight at Lloris, but he doesn't want to hold it. All this created by Coutinho once again. Ings to Watkins. I tell you what, Lloris is not convincing with the save though. I gotta say, it seems like a simple save to make. It's not a great shot at all. And it's eventually cleared, and Villa get another corner. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. We deserve a goal for all this. Corner comes in from Dean. It's a pretty poor corner, though. McGinn, edge of the box. Fakes across. Goes out wide to Ramsey. Ramsey in the middle. Flicked on. Chance! Oh! Missed to the back post! Missed by Danny Ings, of all players again. Danny Ings in front of goal. Dragged it wide. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. How many chances are we going to create? How many chances are we going to create? Jacob Ramsey flicked onto the far post. And Danny Ings, bro, come on. He's literally 5 yards out. He's 5 yards out and he's put it wide. I don't believe it. Genuinely, it's an easy... Oh, he slips as he shoots, that's why. He slips as he shoots, man. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. We are carving Spurs open time and time again. And we're missing chances. This is ridiculous. Danny, this honestly, Ings might as well be a Spurs player. This is, I'm finished. I'm finished. That he's just missed that. Spurs have put it out of play under no pressure. Come on, please give me something. But Ings is so bad. How are you not beating Tottenham? Well, we're not beating Tottenham because of Ings, basically. Ings needs to retire. Villa robbed by South. I mean, we spent 30 million on Ings this year. Just deep that. Villa get a free kick. Come on! Come on! We have time before half-time to get the goal. To get the goal that we need. You can take the man out of Southampton. You can't take the Southampton out of the man. That is true. That is true, man. Oh, we took the free kick very quickly, by the way. The cameras didn't show it. And Spurs get a goal kick. Dear Lord, man. We are finished. We are absolutely finished. Is it a third goal, by the way, for Stockport, Dean? It is, by the way, Union Berlin 1-0 against Hertha Berlin in their derby in Germany. Isabel, I'm dying. I am absolutely dying. How many chances do we want to create? Another poor pass by Emerson Royale, by the way. That's led to Villa on the ball. Louise to Danny Ings turns away. Danny Ings shot deflected. Cash can't win the ball back. And Coutinho mistimes his header. This has been a mental game. Ings wins it back again. Come on. I gotta say, it's been very exciting. It has been a very exciting game of football. Cash for Villa. Spurs, this is a team that's fourth, by the way. This is shocking for a team in fourth place. They have given the ball away so many times. They do not deserve to be winning this 1-0. Coutinho now for Villa. Coutinho edge of the box. Watkins, oh dear, Ollie Watkins, man, the strikers of this team are finished, man. The strikers that we have at Aston Villa are absolutely woeful. Absolutely woeful. We spent 25 million on Ollie Watkins from Brentford to score, what, 4 goals against Liverpool and dip. He got a hat-trick against Liverpool, 2 against Arsenal, and then he dipped. Danny Ings he bought for 30 million in the summer to score an overhead kick and dip. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. My guy dodged a 6-0 loss, though, fair enough. Can Stockport leave Southend alone? Second stage of grief now. This, honestly, this is painful. This is painful. We've played really well in this first start. In fact, ignore the scoreline. This has probably been, in terms of energy, the best game. That sounds really cringy to say. But in terms of energy and desire, this has been one of the best games I've seen this season. We're really fighting for it. And we don't deserve to be a goal down. Tyrone Mings for Villa. Coutinho. Spurs are just sitting back though. It is just very Spurs-like performance here. Coutinho goes for goal and sails it over the bar. I don't know why he's gone for that. There is no passion. There is no vision. Oh my God, man. AJ, how many games do you see us concede and say we're growing in this game? Yeah, difference is we actually really are growing in this game. We really are. Villa have had 9 shots to Tottenham's 4, 5 on target to Tottenham's 1, 17 touches in the box to Tottenham's 3, 60% of the ball. We've been absolutely all over Spurs, and we've won it back off Spurs again. No foul. Apparently he's won the ball. Fair enough. I thought a foul possibly could have been given there. Dyer to Emerson. By the way, this man has really got lucky that they're 1-0 up, because Emerson has been abysmal for Tottenham. He's given the ball away almost every time. He's been dribbled past almost every time. We're clearly going down his side because he's that much of a weak spot for Tottenham. This man played for Barcelona. I don't get it. Lukaku low-key clear of Ings. Not even low-key. No, honestly, give me Lukaku. Give me Lukaku. He's a threat. Strong tackle by Dean. Play on for Spurs. A second goal here would kill me. Reguilon. Shot deflected. Martinez and Mings colliding together somehow deflect the ball wide. How on earth this hasn't gone in, I don't. It would have been a very cruel goal. Bloody hell. So Mings deflects it onto Martinez. I'm almost certain he does. So Tyrone Mings would have conceded an own goal there, and Emi Martinez saves it. It's unbelievable. Tyrone Mings nearly scores an own goal. After all the chances that we've had, Tyrone Mings nearly put us 2-0 down. Bro, this guy is going to be the death of me. He's going to absolutely be the death of me. Mings loves the goal against it. He does. Corner kick to Spurs. Right-footed, away by John McGinn. Only half cleared. Højbjerg's shot deflected. He's claiming handball. Davis tries to find Kane. No way has that ball stayed in play. That ball slowed down massively for Kane. Another cross in. Mings heads it away. Kane gets it back again. First time we've seen Tottenham actually have the ball since their goal. Harry Kane tries to cut inside. Good defending. And Villa surely get it clear. Free kick to Aston Villa. Foul on John McGinn. Would have been a very cruel way to concede. I can't believe it. What did I say that could have been clipped? I can't remember. John McGinn launches it long. Watkins has been fouled there. Off the ball. And the referee or linesman don't give anything towards it. I would take Lukaku over Ings. I would. Genuinely. How is this even a debate? Lukaku's actually a goal threat. I know obviously his comments about Inter Milan aren't great. But ignore that. He's a very good player. Brilliant in the air. I know he's not the best first touch in the world and his dribbling isn't great. But in terms of a finisher, there's a reason why you spent 100 million on him. I'll 100% take him over Danny Ings. There's no way. Okay. I'll give you the offer. We give you Ings for Lukaku. Would you accept it? You wouldn't. There's no way you would do a trade deal of Danny Ings and Lukaku. There ain't no way. There's no way you'd take this Danny Ings. I refuse to believe it. Mings have been very good today. I mean, he did nearly score an own goal, so you could be sarcastic here. But I think other than that, I think he's been actually very solid so far. But he does have a mistake in him, which that's the negative side of Tyrone Mings. A bit like, I don't want to say like Maguire, because Maguire actually just makes mistakes all the time. But Mings usually does a lot great, but then makes a horrible mistake and everyone forgets everything else. Yeah, so we can ruin... No, we've already ruined Ings. It's fine. We did it for you. We're ruining it. Ings was a clinical goal scorer at Southampton. Ings towards Watkins. Goes down. He's gone down. Is anything going to be given for that? I don't think so. The camera goes to the referee, but he's unmoved. Ings flicks it on to Watkins. Does he win the ball here? I need to see this. Coutinho does brilliant. That's a foul, isn't it? I think there's a case for a foul there. He doesn't win the ball. And he does catch Watkins. Watkins doesn't really appeal for it, though. That's what I don't get. He should really appeal that. Our second half of the season has been much different to Lampard's Blues. What, Lampard, Everton or Chelsea? Because they're both playing blue. And don't say we're as bad as Everton. I don't want to hear that. We beat Everton home and away this season. 5 minutes of added time have been shown, thanks to all that fake injuries from Tottenham. Cash for Villa. AJ, shut up. We don't get pens. We got a pen literally last game. Literally the last game we got a penalty. The very last game we got a penalty against Wolves. We all over him. Ings missing them. Oh, don't want to talk about it. Ings could have genuinely had a hat-trick this game. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Ings could have had a hat-trick. His finishing has been terrible. I know we don't often get penalties. I'm not saying that we get penalties all the time. We don't. But we literally did get a penalty against Wolves, which wasn't a penalty. It wasn't one. It was never a foul. Watkins fouled Jose Sarr. Cross comes in. Cash at the far post! Spilt by Lloris. That could have gone absolutely anywhere. And it went straight back into his hands on the rebound. Cross in from Luca Dean, flicked on, and Matty Cash hits it on the volley. That could have squirmed over Lloris. Lloris is so lucky here that this just bounces. It bounces up in the air, but not behind him. He's so lucky that doesn't spin behind him. Because that is a goal. He's lucky it doesn't spill to a Villa player as well. Cash clears long for Villa. Away by Tottenham. I think it's Eric Dyer specifically. Tyrone Mings for Villa. Nearly 48 on the clock here. Villa 0, Spurs 1. I think this. If we can push from this in the second half, we will get a result here. Luca Dean's crossing from the left, headed away by Romero. Won back by Villa. Coutinho edge of the box. Coutinho! No, he's put it over. Coutinho wraps his foot around it. He's been one of our best players today, and everything has been positive has come from Coutinho in one way or another. But the shot there is put over the bar, and it will be a goal kick to Tottenham. Oh, man, this is absolute agony for Villa. I gotta say, Coutinho, other than his shooting, he's been. Oh, he took a deflection actually. Never mind. I'm not going to criticise the shot because it did take a deflection. It will be a corner. I didn't see a deflection there, so I apologise for that. I thought he just put it well over. Luca Dean, corner by the Spurs fans. It's a good one as well. It had to be cleared. Romero away. Ramsey wins it back. He goes down, and that is a free kick to Aston Villa. Surely the last bit for Villa now to get something before half-time. Kulusevski is really not happy with the decision here. Yeah, there's not much in that. If that's in the box, it doesn't get given. It's one of those where it's too soft to give in the box, but it's soft enough to give outside, which I never understand in football. A foul is a foul. If you will give that outside, you got to give that inside as well. Coutinho will take the free kick. This should surely be the last chance of the first half for Aston Villa. I can't imagine we get many more chances now. Free kick comes in. Oh! Did that go in? It's hit the post. No, it didn't cross the line. The referee would have said it did not go in. It's hit the post. How did this hit the post? Oh, Lloris parried it onto the post. Lloris has actually parried this on the post. Oh no, did he just hit the post normally? He whips it brilliantly. Oh, it's off the line. Yeah, Lloris has actually tipped that onto the post, man. We've been so unlucky. That is it for the half-time, I think. I think the referee has blown his whistle. He has. It is 1-0 at half-time at Villa Park. How on earth we haven't scored, I don't know. How we haven't scored, I have absolutely no idea. We have battered Tottenham. We have absolutely battered Tottenham. I don't know how we're losing this 1-0. I will say, look, the goal itself was terrible. It was 2 minutes in the game. It was absolutely awful from Konsa. It was a long shot from Kane. No, sorry, it was a hoofball, I think, from Romero. Headed away by Konsa straight to Kane. He shoots it into the midriff of Cash. And then Son gets a rebound from that. Terrible defensively. I've covered that a lot. Very disappointing. You just got to clear the ball away. Whatever. From that point on, I'd say maybe another 5 minutes of Tottenham domination. You know, they dominated the ball. I thought this could be awful. But then, it's been all Villa. It's been absolutely all Villa. Danny Ings could have had a hat-trick on his own. He's had a free kick in front of goal that he's literally put at Lloris somehow. Ramsey went for on goal, past Emerson and Romero, literally sprinted between the two of them, gone for goal at the near post, and Lloris managed to somehow react and tip it over. I don't know how he saved that one. John McGinn from distance flew a shot towards the top left corner, and it was spilt by Lloris. We've had several chances. I have absolutely no idea how we haven't scored. Danny Ings as well, by the way, 5 yards out of goal, somehow misses the target. We've been all over him. We've been absolutely, well and truly, all over Tottenham. I have no idea how we're losing 1-0. I don't get it. How you doing as well, Kieran Rants? I did see Everton won today. I was in your live stream for a little bit. I'm sure you're very happy about the points. The game itself was, I got to say, as a neutral, the crowd made it better than what it actually was. I got to say, the Everton crowd was better than the performance. Obviously, you don't care about performance. A win is a win. But as a neutral, wasn't the best. But United, I think if anything, it shows how bad United have been this season. I can't tell if Aaron is taking It has been a great game. It has been a great game. I don't know how it's not 1-0. I don't know how it's still 1-0. Coutinho, right at the very end of that first half, had a free kick tipped onto the post. I don't know how we haven't scored. Kieran said, "I'm good, mate. Saw your comment. It was a vital 3 points. It was a very vital 3 points. He puts you 4 ahead of Burnley now. I know they have a game in hand, but I'd rather have the points in the bag than the game in hand. And yeah, I've never for one moment really considered Everton to go down. I thought you were in a battle, but I've never said I think Everton will go down. I don't think I've ever proper said I think Everton are down this season, because you do have the good players. I think you've performed really badly in games, but you have really good players. Decore, Alan, I rate both of them. Pickford's a very good goalkeeper. Godfrey has been pretty poor this season, but I think in the previous years he's been very good for Everton. I was very surprised to see Delph play as well as he did today. Snapback Fusion said, honestly, this Villa is the version I've been waiting for. They're playing really well. We keep playing this way, it's a matter of time we're going to be scoring. I agree with you, Snapback. I really do. I think if we carry on with the intensity, with the chances that we're creating, we will score. But half-time does usually give a reset. And I'm just scared that we're not going to come out with the same aggression from the first half, and Tottenham will just ride it out. We know Tottenham managed to, I think with Conte as well especially, they can manage a game very well. When we lost to them 2-1 early in the season, they were time wasting with like 15 minutes to go. They can manage a game really well. And I think, the longer we leave it, that will happen. In terms of performance, I'm very pleased. This has been a very good game of football. There's been a lot of desire. I think the players really want to get a result today. Jacob Ramsey, Tyrone Mings flying in with tackles. John McGinn putting in a shift. I think the only player I will criticise is Danny Ings. I don't know how Ings hasn't scored. Ings has had a goal on a plate on several occasions and has missed. No excuse. It's a multi-million-pound striker. Someone only, I think, 2 or 3 years ago got one goal away from Kane for being the league highest goal scorer. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how someone who scored that many goals for Southampton then can be so poor for Villa. Maybe it's just a one-off game, but it's just been so poor today. I don't get it. This has actually been it has been a great game, even as a neutral. I gotta say, this has been a very entertaining game of football. I think people must have enjoyed Coutinho, by the way. Other than the shooting, Coutinho has been outstanding. Everything has come for Coutinho. Absolutely everything. He has poured through this Tottenham defence. Emerson, I've said it a few times, but Emerson has been shocking for Spurs. If they don't get rid in the summer, then I don't know how they can expect to compete at the top level. Emerson is a walking error. Absolute walking error. Harry said Brighton replied to KSI on Twitter. That's quite mad, actually. I'll look at the tweet. Hoping we don't Didn't use up our second win early. Lol. The goal was so unfortunate too. Kane missing it, then it deflected us on. The goal's very FIFA-esque, if you know what I mean. If you've ever played FIFA, it's a rebound. But Konsa has to clear the ball. You're taught in football. Clear it. Don't put it like as a goalkeeper. If you're saving it, you don't spill it out to the danger area. Same as a defender. When you got a headed opportunity to clear the ball, you don't head it straight at them. If you're going to head it that direction, you need to put power on it and clear it properly away from goal. If you know you're not going to get the best contact, because you can kind of tell sometimes, then you clear it away. If you clear it in the wide areas of the pitch, even if you give the ball away, at least it's in the wide areas, not the central ones. You do not head it straight to Kane, one of the best finishers in world football. Disaster waiting to happen. Absolute disaster waiting to happen. And Tottenham, who've had one shot on target, are winning this 1-0. It is the most Tottenham performance I've ever seen. Like, it genuinely is the most Tottenham performance I've ever seen. Werner hit the post more times today than Xhaka's walk steps. Sorry, Jad, I had the chance to say it, so I did. I mean, I rate the joke. But I just can't believe it. I will have a look. I'll have a look at Villa Twitter. Surely people are happy with that. If anyone's disappointed in that performance, then they need to wobble the head. I think we've been very good. Ignore the scoreline. I think we've been very good today. Hugo Lloris has been amazing. Someone said we should be 5-1 up. So confused. We're actually attacking well, better than Spurs, yet still losing. The moment our best striker is at Preston. Oh yeah, Callum Archer, by the way, is playing on loan at Preston, scoring almost every single week. Meanwhile, Ollie Watkins, by the way, the same Archer that scored a hat-trick against Barrow, scored a header against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. The same Archer we send on loan to Preston, who's tearing up the Championship right now. We're desperate for a goal scorer, and our best striker is in another league. You can't write it. You absolutely can't write it. Ollie Watkins and Ings will be very lucky to be here next season. I'm telling you right now. Danny Ings, man. He can pass the ball really well, right? I've got to say, for a striker, his passing range is very good. Finishing, shocking today. Ollie Watkins, this season in general, has been pretty poor. I would say he cost us the result against Wolves. He went 1-on-1 and dragged the shot wide. Later on, he went 1-on-1 and his shot was saved by Jose Sarr. He eventually did score from the penalty spot, but even that hit the post. Defo playing better. It just isn't going our way, Paper, yeah. Ollie Watkins has have more social media presence. He's more famous. Yeah, but for what? He won't play for England if he carries on with this. He doesn't deserve it. Tottenham have just put a post out saying, what a half from Hugo Lloris. I think they can literally give this performance to him. If they do beat us 1-0, it has to go down to Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris has been the difference. Easily man of the match so far. The saves he's made have been top draw. Absolute top draw. And I've said before, Lloris is a very underrated goalkeeper. He gets a lot of stick because this season he hasn't been the best. But he has 100% deserved his paycheck this week. The saves he's made are unreal. Loads of Tottenham fans saying, wake up. Wake up, will you? Kane has to do better the second half. Are we playing Burnley? Why are Villa playing so rough? Hold that. It's a contact sport. Tottenham fans are crying that Villa are playing rough, bro. It's football. What do you expect? How on earth are we winning? 124 likes on that. There you go. I love you, but please sort it out. Yeah, the Tottenham fans are not happy. And yeah, even they know they're very lucky to be ahead. I think this is probably the most undeserved lead I've seen for a long time. Watkins has good feet. Really? I wouldn't even say that. His touch has let him down a few times today. He can dribble okay, but he's very easy to read, Watkins. When he goes against a defender, he never tries to take him on. He just goes down the left-hand side and goes with his weak foot. I don't get it. It's happened twice already today. It's so easy to read. He pretends to go right, goes left, goes with his weak foot across goal, and he very rarely scores with his left foot anyway. Lloris playing well, stop the cap. Lloris has been top class. He has been absolute top class. Tottenham don't need to wake up. We ain't scoring. Oh, shut up, man. I'm not reading the rest of that. Genuinely, I'm not reading negativity. I get negative words. I get negativity when we're playing badly, but when we're not playing badly, there's no need for it. There's absolutely no need for it. I don't want this echo chamber of negativity. I don't want it. This is, I just don't want. There's no need for it. There's absolutely no need for it. If we're playing good football, I want to congratulate the players. I will criticise the finishing, but I will say as a whole, we've played very good football. And if certain man could score, we would be 3-1 up here. Or even 2-1 up. I'm absolutely tired of some people here just being negative for no reason. I get it if we'd lose. Like the Wolves game, I get it. We were pretty poor, deserved to lose, right? I get it. Today, undeserved. We've been all over Tottenham. We've been absolutely all over Tottenham. So the negativity is just not deserved. Just don't be like that, please. You need good finishers to score. Villa sold Grealish. Villa didn't own Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham has genuinely been Villa's best finisher of a ball in a long time. I'd say since Benteke, he was our best finisher of the ball. Scored 35 goals in the Championship. Got us promoted. And say what you want, Chelsea fans, but he was literally the reason why Lampard did so well in his first year. And he was very good. I don't get all the negativity towards Tammy Abraham. I thought he actually played very well under Chelsea. Yeah, he probably had a few games where he wasn't as consistent, but he was your top goal scorer. And I think even in Lampard's final season, I think he still was at least up there, if not the top goal scorer. Tuchel came in, didn't like the look of him, sold him. Did not deserve his treatment at Chelsea. At all. At all. I love Tammy Abraham. I think he's such a good player. He's the only criticism I have of Abraham is that he's 6'5" and his heading ability wasn't great. But he's actually very good with his feet for someone that tall. Very good with his feet for someone that tall. I couldn't care less if we're playing great. Well, I do. I care more about performance than points, especially when we have absolutely nothing to play for. I think you can finally care about performance more than results, right? Because eventually, if you play well, you're going to get results. I'd rather play like this than play like Burnley, play 10 men behind the ball, terrible football, and scrape a point here and there. I'd rather have a go. We've absolutely, well and truly had a go at Tottenham today. And if it wasn't for Lloris, we would be level, if not ahead. The same guy saying doesn't get the negativity for Tammy is the same guy that slanders Mount every week then gets humbled. You say gets humbled. I don't get why people love Mount. I don't get it. I'm being gentle. This isn't just a random agenda I've picked out of the sky. Mount for England has been shocking. He's been absolutely shocking. Cost us in the final. Cost Chelsea in their final against Liverpool. He's bang average, right? His passing can be decent. His crossing can be decent. But he's not a player that will win a trophy for England. He's just not. And this is why I don't want him. If Mount doesn't play well for Chelsea, he won't get in the England team. Or he shouldn't. But saying that, Harry Maguire plays for England, so whatever. Mount should be nowhere near the England team. And before you say it, Mings shouldn't be there either. And neither should Watkins. I don't just pick players for no reason. I want players playing for England because I want England to do well. If Mount plays for England, we will not win a tournament with him. We won't do it because he's bang average. Foden is astronomically clear. I can't even believe people have Foden and Mount debates. Foden has everything Mount has, times infinity. I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. If somehow we win the World Cup and Mount plays, agenda will be dropped. But it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Finally, I'm seeing Chelsea fans, at least before today, question Mount, including Mod, who's one of the biggest social media accounts for Chelsea, right? I think he's got 150k on Twitter, whatever. Even he started questioning Mount. Bang average player. Scored, I think, a hat-trick against Norwich. Only performs against terrible teams. Bang average player. A good player for Chelsea is Kai Havertz. And you never say anything about Kai Havertz. I swear you never say absolutely anything about Kai Havertz. He is actually a very good player for Chelsea who I know could be a little bit more consistent, but he has a way higher ceiling than Mount. Way higher. And yet people gas Mount. I don't get it. Havertz performs when you need him to. Havertz performs in finals. Havertz performs in game like the Real Madrid game where you needed a goal. He gets a goal. Kai Havertz is astronomically clear of Mount in that team. Astronomically clear of Mount. And yet people, well, some people, I swear it's to just wind me up. Gas Mount. I don't get it. Fam, I chant Kai Havertz is the best on earth every team. Well, yeah, there's no way you put them both on the same pedestal. I know there is a chant about Havertz, but no one, at least in his Discord, talks about Havertz anywhere near as much as other players. What is your... Okay, for any Chelsea fan or anyone who wants to be on this conversation, compare Mount to Havertz for me. And surely you put Havertz way above Mount. Way above Mount. Mount for Derby was shocking, by the way. Didn't turn up in the final. That's another thing. So Mount had a chance to stop Villa getting promoted, and he ghosted in the final. Another example. And don't say it's because of Derby. He was awful. He was absolutely awful in the final. Did nothing. Completely ghosted, and Villa absolutely cruised to win that. Ironically, that Derby against Derby. Foden is clear and Mount. It ain't close. Thank you. Havertz the best youngster right now. Everyone was saying we're battering Spurs. Nobody has battered them like Villa have. Shot they haven't scored on Twitter. And I say in my head, and all I say in my head is that that's Aston Villa for you. Right, it's a very Villa thing to dominate a game and not be ahead in it. Also, I just said Mod is a clown. Yeah, but he bottled the final, didn't he, Wisp? He bottled the final. And your goalkeeper was shocking in that final as well, if I remember. He went to... Instead of going to punch a ball or grab it out of the air, he wanted the ball to come into his arms and John McGinn headed it through. That was funny. But Mount in that final was shocking. We are underway I went on a massive rant about Mason Mount, but we are underway at Villa Park for Villa versus Tottenham. For the second half. Need strikers who can score, but who? I mean, I'd take Ivan Toney at this point. Our keeper was questionable. We don't use him anymore. Mount literally won us the UCL. No, what won you the UCL was Edison losing his mind, running at Kai Havertz. Edison is another overrated goalkeeper, by the way. If you look at his actual stats, he's pretty terrible. His distribution is very good. His passing range is very good. But in terms of shot stopping, he's pretty poor. I think this season is one of actually the lowest for percentages. Like Alisson, miles clear. Even Mendy, I'd say, is better than Edison. And the reason why Kai Havertz scored that is because Edison made a big mistake and ran out. That's my opinion. He don't talk about Roos. If we finish 14th, I won't be buying a new shirt. Well, I support the boys no matter what. Mount Angel midfield. Okay. I just want England to do well, internationally. I want us to win a trophy, and we ain't going to win one with Mount. It just ain't going to happen. You lot can... If Mount played for Arsenal, you'd want him nowhere near the team. Corner comes in for Son. Header away by Mings. Long shot. Højbjerg went for it, deflected away. Emerson, the last man back for Spurs, and he goes all the way back to Lloris. It would be funny to see some player opinions if you swap teams. Like if you... Oh, cash mistake. 2-0. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. It's 2-0 Tottenham out of nothing. It's out of absolutely... Kulusevski has scored. I don't believe it. I absolutely don't believe it. It is a goal from nothing. It is the most Tottenham performance I've ever seen. It is the most Tottenham performance I've ever seen. It is a goal out of absolutely nothing. Matty Cash sliding in, doesn't get the ball. And then Kulusevski on his left boot drives it across Emi Martinez. And it's 2-0. He's onside as well. I don't believe it. Kane with really good hold-up play there. Target man stuff. Shot. I mean, Tyrone Mings has to do better there. Oh, well, Kane just bullied Cancer. And then Kulusevski shoots in between the legs of Mings. There you go. Unbelievable. We've actually been scammed. We've actually been scammed. This is honestly, this is daylight robbery I'm seeing right here. Daylight robbery. I cannot believe we're 2-0 down. And now Mings is getting treatment. I'm just speechless. What do I say? Half time will kill the momentum. We've had all the chances to score on it. Yep, it's Tottenham. They've had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. What do you, as a manager, what do you say? If you're Gerrard, what do you say? Like, we don't deserve this. Here we go. Keep them tears coming, Max. Wait, Max? What? Who's Max? Leon Bailey coming in. If Tottenham play like this, though, it's saying they played like this in the rest of their games, they won't get top 4. They'll get lucky today. They'll win. They've won today, I think, already. But they play like this, they won't get top 4. They won't get anywhere near it. They're very lucky that Arsenal and Man United slipped up. Because this has been a pathetic performance from Tottenham, but they lead 2-0. Because it is the Villa way, I suppose. You can't expect to have 2 shots on target in 50 minutes and score 2 goals every week. As a manager, I think we're just a strange club with some sort of curse. I mean, this gives me United vibes at home when we went 2-0 down to United after playing really good football. And in that game, we had 10 minutes to score 2 goals, and we did. This game, we have 40 minutes. But I really hope that doesn't kill our momentum that we had. We were all over them. I don't get it, man. This sport makes no sense to me. And then McGinn is just giving the ball. Oh my god, man! I swear. Kulusevski on his own beats a man. Son through on goal, could be 3. Good goalkeeping. Good keeping from me. Son nearly burst through on goal there. He took a heavy touch, and I think if he did better there, he would have gone through on goal. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. I genuinely, I got no words. I got absolutely no words. Watkins chests it down. Lays it off to Luka Dean. Oh, my headphone fell out. I'll put the left one in anyway. Coutinho. McGinn. 55 gone here. It is 2-0. I cannot believe it's 2-0. Nice copy pass to Harry. Ramsey edge of the box. Watkins, not Watkins, Ings touch, sorry, was poor. And then Højbjerg dribbles out of danger. Emerson. Kulusevski. I hate Tottenham. I hate Tottenham, man. I just hate how they play. I absolutely hate how they play, man. No, we've lost this, Jack. We've lost this. We don't deserve to. We don't deserve to be 2-0 down. I hate Contable. I can't stand Contable, man. It's so negative. For no reason as well. It's just, I'm scared to concede, so we're going to play defensive football. Such a small club. I know I'm rattled, but they're such a small club. They're a small club with Arsenal ego. That's what they are. Harry Kane gonna retire trophyless. That'll give me a smile. Actually, no. Saying that, he needs to win a trophy for England. Harry Kane will retire trophyless for club. No managers sorted. Villa have had 11 managers over the last 7 years or something with the same or. I mean, technically Dean Smith did because he got us promoted. So I'll leave it at that. I saw that, Arden. I saw that. You cheer me up. Long ball played towards Kulusevski. It's gonna be a goal kick. I'm deflated, man. I feel for the Villa fans who've gone today. My dad's there. My dad's there today. I don't even know what he's thinking right now. We are honestly just a joke. At least our strikers are. Watkins and Ings seriously need to have a look with themselves. Ayo! Ayo! we have no idea. I don't think so, but we have no idea. Luka Dean chasing, but Romero will win it back. That's hey, Romero, hold that. Here's a corner. Romero tried to be a bit cocky there and get a goal kick, and the ball's deflected off Romero. It's going to be a Villa corner. Okay, the chat is making me laugh. How was your dad been brought into this? How you doing, Jerome Villa TV, mate? I'm sure you're miserable like me. And any Villa fan right now. Luka Dean corner, left-footed. Header, wide. Another corner. Come on. Jack is not wrong. Oh, you're on about Greenish. Oh. No, Jack's dad was on Twitter last year. Grealish's dad. Jack Grealish's dad. Okay, I'm just going to stop. Corner kick to Villa. Luka Dean to take. Left footed. Far post. Again, is that going to be another Villa corner? It is. It's another corner. Go on. What's Jack's dad's Twitter? You got like location on Twitter and it's like local shop collecting milk or something. John McGinn cross far post. I don't know how we haven't scored again. I don't know how these crosses have been very good. I don't know how certain men aren't getting their head onto the ball. Ings edge of the box. Danny Ings puts it over, just over. Jack's dad's on Mixer. I can't read. I stopped paying attention for 10 minutes to see that my dad is dead. Oh man, you lot are funny. HDG says we won't score. I mean, it's not looking like it. Harry Kane has a chance. Deflects off Cancer, corner kick to Tottenham. Aaron says, come on Villa, come back win. Well, we need to score soon if we're going to do that. It's just a laughing matter. I'm crazy. How many chances do you want to miss? Aston Villa, yes. Yeah, I know. This has been pretty pitiful. Son, corner. Will be a right-footed out-swinger. Cleared at the near post by Danny Ings. Hook back towards Son. Villa claiming offside. It is given. Imagine if I dropped the bombshell. I mean, it'd be less of a joke then. So, I don't know. Oh no, you get some horrible people that will joke about that. So, I don't know. Damn, only if Villa had proper strikers. Yep, I've seen that comment like 20,000 times today, man. If we actually had strikers, if we had people who could finish a football, we'd be okay. If it goes 2-2, I'll give AJ $5,000 in instalment payments. I mean, that's 4K. We've got that comment. We've got that comment saved. If he denies it, we have it in chat. Oh yeah, John would joke about it, of course. To be fair, AJ, I'd be the one that joked about. Dino corner. Flicked on by Watkins into the hands of Hugo Lloris. At least Jack's dad aimed better than Ings and Watkins today. End me. I'll have another half an hour of this. Defensive midfielder. We need... he can hold the ball up. Basuma, Ward-Prowse. I'm sure Jack's dad could do a job at CDM. I'm sure he could do a job at CDM. My dad's finished playing... Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Jack's dad could be Ukraine. Having Basuma in this team will make absolutely no difference. I won't understand why this team can't play football. Bar Norwich, everyone... No, okay, there's no way you're saying United play better football than we do. There's no way with chest that you said Man United play better football than Villa. I remember when I did that. Yeah, that was funny. Emerson, no foul given. Kulusevski. Cutting in on the left. Oh, that's hit his hand. I mean, Conte's hand was in a natural position, but I think that does hit Conte's hand. Bar United to be fair. See, there you go. Swear Basuma, I mean, that is ongoing. No, is it ongoing anymore? I don't think it is because he's playing, so I don't think that's... I know he had to stop playing football for a little bit because of something like that, but I don't think anything was proven. Grealish done an interview saying his dad worked for Villa. I don't think his dad's dead. I know he's got... I think his little brother's dead. McGinn towards Watkins. Dear Lord. He's gone for a goal. Well, I say goal kick. It's gone into the hands of Lloris. It's natural, but he had miles... It is in a natural... yeah, he did have miles of time to move it. He did. Like I said, I wouldn't have been overly surprised if they would have given that. Because of, he had ample time to move his hand out of the way. But it was literally tucked into him, so I don't know. Højbjerg. Back to Romero. Tottenham just passing it side to side now, killing the game. Lloris clips it out to the fullback. That's a good pass, actually. Kane dropping deep like he always does. Kane scoops it out wide. Kulusevski. Højbjerg. Good passing. I've got to say, good passage of play this for Spurs. Can they get a ball in? Region against Cash. Well, he keeps the ball in play, but it's simple for Villa to clear. Watkins, it's just awful, man. We're just all the chances we had in the first half have not been replicated the second half, and I think it's because the second goal killed us. Absolutely killed us. Half time came at a terrible time for us. We needed another 5-10 minutes of that first half to get that goal. His dad used to be a caretaker or something and took him to the game. Him or Dean's dad, anyway. I'm not too sure. I've not really seen it before. Villa and Norwich seem to be stuck in a roundabout of poor performances. More than often, not sign good players, still poor when the odd game. I mean, we're not a yo-yo team like they are. Yeah, same opinion with. I think, it's one of the. It's a grey area. There's a lot of decisions in football that are a grey area, and I think that comes under it. I think I've seen worse than that be given. It would have just summed up Conce's day. Conce's just been very poor today. Oh, lovely header forward. Son's in. This should be 3. Goal. Son has scored. 3-0. Kane to Son. What have I said? It's every week. It's always Kane to Son, isn't it? Every single week. Kane flicks it on. Villa split in half by a single header. And that is game, set and match to Spurs. How is it this easy? The centre midfielders. Okay, so none of our 3 centre mids mark Kane, which means Konsa has to go over. Konsa doesn't win the header, so he's out of position. There's a gaping hole, and Son, easy, near post. We just knew he was going to score. He doesn't miss one-on-ones. 2 flick headers from Kane, by the way, have caused horrible problems. Game over. Yeah, I know. You probably posted that, me laughing at Spurs. This has been the biggest smash and grab I've ever seen. The biggest smash and grab I've ever seen. If Spurs, I will say this: if Spurs play like this every week, they won't get top 4. They can't afford to play how badly they did in the first half. Any team with competent forwards would have put Tottenham to the sword. But we have Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings. Absolutely. To be fair, the second half has been pretty crap from Villa. I don't know what on earth that we've said at half time, but we've just been killed. Absolutely killed. Our midfield there was terrible. How no one picks up McGinn. Oh, not McGinn. How no one picks up Kane. I think McGinn should have picked up Kane. Or Douglas Luiz or anyone in our midfield should have picked up Kane. Konsa had to go to him. Konsa literally had to go to him because no one else did. And then that creates a gap in the defence. Honestly, man. End the season now. Give us like 13th or whatever, and then we build next year. And we need a proper build next year as well. I'm not even deeply hurt. I'm not happy. I'm not deeply depressed. Got to the point. I'm finally used to this. I'm just annoyed that we've allowed Tottenham to play crap and win. I'm not reading sports chat. I don't care. I just hate how we've allowed Tottenham to play like ass and we've given them 3 points on a plate. Even Watford probably would have beat them with how bad they were in the first half. It's how annoyed I am with this. I mean, he's not in a relegation battle, is he? To be fair, so it's still an upgrade. At least with Norwich you win a trophy. Funny. Well, at least I'm supporting my local, unlike some of you here. Keck. What is going on today's game? Dross. Missed opportunities first half. And Dross second half. Local is real. True. I gotta say, I know. Look. My local's Birmingham City, can you blame? No, your local's, you could say your local's Aston Villa. I know, technically, what is that? Can someone look at this guy's profile? I might just time that out. I'm not a fan of that. I never thought I'd see that on a sport chat, but whatever. Just give me a sec. Yep. I'm going to time that out. I'm not having that in chat. That is a ban, yeah. Luca Dean. It is a Tottenham fan, what a surprise. Buendia. Yeah, thank you guys. I put him in timeout and the messages got deleted. I'm in disbelief at that. All Villa will claim a handball, but his hand's to his side. Yeah, I did not expect that to be in a sports chair. And considering who the owner of Tottenham is, the layers of that are really funny. If you really deep it, the layers of that are mental. Chance Kulusevski pulls it back. Son 4. Son hat trick. I want to end the live stream. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to have a look at the shot on target count for Tottenham. They've had 5 shots on target and scored 4 goals. They've had 5 shots on target and scored 4 goals. We've had more shots on target than Tottenham. Can we just deep that? We've had more shots on target than Tottenham. Emi Martinez hasn't made a single save, by the way. I don't believe what I'm seeing here. I genuinely don't believe what I'm actually seeing here. This is getting beyond the joke now. Gonna look at Villa on Twitter. I can't believe I'm saying Tottenham have been awful in a 4-0 win. I don't think I've ever said that about anyone. But Tottenham have genuinely been terrible. I'm in disbelief. I can't get my words out. If you didn't watch this game, you wouldn't believe that Tottenham could play bad and win 4-0. But they've actually been terrible. They've actually been terrible. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know how a team can be so poor and score 4 goals. It's probably the most Tottenham thing could ever happen. Buendia chance of Villa. But Buendia and Bailey both came on as well. But I don't even know if it's worth saying. Reading Villa Twitter. I can't. Yeah, the XG philosophy. Oh, that's a horrible tackle by Aurier. Not Aurier. Emerson. Cunts are at fault for 3 goals, man. Every cunts are at fault for 3 or 4 goals. We should have been by half time. We should have been like 3 or 4-1 up. At the very least, I'd say 2-1. I'd say the chances we had, we should have been 3-1 up at half time. And goals change games. But no, we're 4-0 down. I'm in disbelief. I'm in absolute disbelief. If Minks' right foot is being mortgage advisor. Oh my god. I'm gonna be flamed on it on TikTok, but I'm gonna make a TikTok about it. I'm gonna say this is the worst performance any team. This is the worst performance I've seen a team give and be 4-0 up. We're not though. So the scoreline is right. It's making them look amazing. They've been terrible. Tottenham have been terrible. I don't get it. We're just awful defensively. But Tottenham have played absolutely shocking, and they're winning 4-0. It genuinely defies belief. They've had 5 shots on target and scored 4 goals. Son has scored a hat trick. He's only had 3 shots. I'm absolutely baffled. Never, ever a 4-0 game if I've ever seen one. We hammered them in the first half. Oh, man. But like I said, I'd rather still, even after all this, I'd still rather support my local team than support a team miles away. And I know a lot of you in chat do that, and I don't get it. It's all down to glory hunting, and I don't know, I'll never agree with it. Especially if you live near like a Premier League side or a good side. I'll never understand it. Some people say, oh yeah, well, my long lost second cousin is a Manchester United fan, so I have to be one. Whatever. Whatever reason you want to give. I support Villa and live in Eddington. Do you mean Erdington? Or is that a place I've not heard of? Still, I don't, that's not a reason for me, I'm sorry. But, like, you're a perfect example. You live in Leeds. Leeds are a massive club. Leeds are absolutely massive club, and you don't support them. You have no excuse. You have absolutely no excuse to not support Leeds. Well, they're showing all the goals now. So Conce's mistake for the first one. Oh, they're showing all the Son goals. Conce's mistake for the second Son goal. No one closed down Son for the... I need to see who could have closed him down there for the hat-trick. Son has had 3 shots, 3 on the target, and scored 3 goals. Born in Milton Keynes, obviously, if AJ don't know, grew up in care, had 22 care homes, made a Villa supporter at 6, as you can tell. I'm way too passionate about Villa. Should I support Milton Keynes Dons then? Why do you support Villa if you live in Milton Keynes? That's my question. What relationship tie do you have with Villa? Tell me. Because, like, why? It's a personal opinion of mine. Like, you can do what you want. Most of these people probably don't care about what I say about supporting local. But you do what you want. I just don't get why support a team that you're nowhere near. What possible emotional attachment can you have to a team that is miles away? How can it possibly football is about representation. Football is about, you know, like, look at Birmingham as a perfect example. Birmingham has one massive team, one fairly okay team. Villa and Birmingham City, right? You represent, you know, if you're from Birmingham, they represent you. Accents throughout the stadium. It's all Brummy. It represents you. I don't get, if you're from, like, I don't know, if you're from Plymouth, how on earth do you associate with, like, Man City or like a Liverpool? If you're from Ireland, especially another country, how do you associate with any team from England? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. But people do what they want, whatever. But it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you can kind of count West Brom. It's more a black country, but you can count West Brom if you wanted to. I live in Northampton. Oh, chance for Villa, by the way. It probably won't lead to anything, and it didn't. I was placed in my first care home at 6. I was a huge Villa fan, wore nothing but Villa clothes, and he took me to our last European game in 2013, many others, and many more. Our last European game was before that. 2013. We weren't in Europe in 2013. We might have played a European team. I don't know how 11 white guys on I mean, I can name several Chelsea players who aren't that, but whatever. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. AJ, do you think Gerrard? No, he's not getting sacked. No, he shouldn't be sacked for this anyway. What can he do about this? He set us up perfectly. We went at them, And if it wasn't for Ings and Watkins, especially Watkins, not Watkins, so especially Ings. I don't know why Watkins was taking random shots there from me. If it wasn't for Ings, we would have won this. I don't think that. No, I don't agree with the Gerrard slander in chat. I don't agree with it. What else could he possibly have done? Defensively, yes, we've been pitiful, right? But they've had 5 shots on target. And like, Emi Martinez hasn't made a single save in a 4-0 defeat. How on earth can you pin that on Gerrard? I just don't get it, man. Bailey slips and is won back by Tottenham. Young with a yellow. No, Ardo was saying Mendy and Martinez are 2 very washed goalkeepers. At least recently. Mendy has been awful. And Martinez hasn't been as good as what he usually has been. I never want to hear Mendy, best keeper in the world, shouts again. So another thing I hate about Chelsea fans is they are very opinionated about the wrong players. The fact Mendy had best keeper in the world shouts is beyond embarrassing if you really think about it. The guy has made how many errors leading to goals? Conceded 4 to Brentford. 4 at home at Stamford Bridge. Got dunked on by a man with a pacemaker. Like, Mendy. Oh my god. All right, let's be real. Alisson genuinely is by far the best keeper in the league. Liverpool have been woeful recently, but have won games because of Alisson. Miles clear of Mendy. David De Gea, very good shot stopper, but poor distribution. Ederson, poor shot stopping, but great execution. Great distribution. Alisson has it all. Oh no, that's bait. Ederson's actually a pretty poor goalkeeper. He's actually pretty poor. If you look at his actual stats based on shot stopping, he's very poor this season. First game wasn't it was 20. Yeah, it's 2008. Yeah, it was. I was gonna say it was before that, because 2012. Oof, I think we finished like 10th that year or something. I have a feeling next season we might go champions. Oh no, we're not going championship. No way. Chat, you have less pace than Lukaku. Oh dear. What a shocking. What a absolute. I don't even know what to say for this game. What I will say, so I look at Tottenham and their fixtures. Who's their next game? Brighton. I don't think they'll beat Brighton, especially with Brighton beating Arsenal. Brentford, they probably will. Leicester, they won't. Liverpool, they certainly won't. They don't often win the North London derby. Burnley will be a tough one. Norwich on the final day, they'll probably will. Tottenham ain't making top 4. I don't think so. They're known for bottling as well. I think they're very lucky to have Conte. I don't like his football, but he's a good manager. But this Tottenham side won't get top 4. No way. Yeah, but Arsenal aren't bottle jobs like Tottenham. I say that they've lost against Palace and and Brighton today, but if this Tottenham team make the top 4, the Premier League needs to be a shame. If this Tottenham team make top 4, they can't defend. They've relied on their goalkeeper. Emerson's one of the worst fullbacks in the division. Their way of playing is 10 men behind the ball. Who've ball to Kane. There's no way we can allow that to get top 4. They are Burnley with a good attack. They're literally Burnley with Son and Kane. Ashley Young cross for Villa. And it's caught by Lloris again. I would beg... I want anything, man. Anything over Spurs. I just don't like how this... You know, these type of performances are... you know... Everyone will look at this and think, oh, Spurs, wow, amazing. They must have played so well. And they haven't. I am, because Spurs are shocking. Spurs got slapped by even Chelsea. Brighton have been good ever since I went to the Amex. Wait, when did you go to the Amex? There's no way people think this Tottenham team should get top 4. I mean, City did give them 6 points somehow. That is something that needs to be discussed more. Man City dropped 6 points to Tottenham. Unreal. Same day that Rudiger scored a banger and absolutely nothing else. He put all his effort in that long shot and just dipped. Is Emerson for Tottenham? Højbjerg. To Emerson again. I just want to forget about football for a bit, man. Honestly, this game is probably one of the worst it's affected me. This has just been horrible because we deserve more. In terms of actual... Okay, what performances have been bad this season? Watford won hurt, but we didn't play well in it. United in the FA Cup hurt because we were robbed. Brentford, the Chelsea one when we lost at home to Chelsea, that was poor, but we played poorly, so we deserved what we got. The City one kind of hurt a little bit because we actually played well and lost when we didn't deserve to. Liverpool, when we lost to them, we actually deserved to lose. We played terrible. This one, chance for Villa, and we missed Bailey. Bailey's had a big chance to make it 4-1, and he skied it. Even Young said when he joined the season he doesn't understand why Villa are so bad and why they aren't in Europe. I remember him saying this Villa should push for it. Bailey has just barely grazed the outside of the post there. Honestly, I need a break for football, man. It's just crap, man. And then we got England later on in December to make me feel so much better, man. So much better. Can't wait for that. I don't know what to say, man. Defensively, what I will say, defensively, we have been embarrassing. Konsa. Drop Konsa. Drop him. Drop him like a stone. Seriously. If he gets in the lineup next week, I'll be very disgusted. Konsa has been absolutely pitiful. But we didn't deserve a 4-0 defeat today by a million miles. Say a game of two halves, but we didn't take anything in the first half. Anyone here is new. If you want to join the Discord, just click that link. And yeah, you can be upset with me. Here comes Spurs again. Kane to Region. Villa Park looking very empty right now. Feel for the people who went. My dad, he's going to give me a phone call probably. Bailey's fouled by Kane there, but we play advantage. Watkins. Villa get a corner. Playing Chambers. Chambers has been okay for Villa. Scored a rocket against Leeds. Honestly, recall Callum. I don't even know if we can do it. But recall Archer from Preston and put him in the team now. Honestly, I'd even go as far to say get Keenan Davis back from Nottingham Forest. Even he scored today against Birmingham. Call Davis back. Play Davis and Archer. Corner comes in. And Buendia at the near post tries to flick it towards goal. It's another save by Lloris. Gerrard has to build his own squad. If anyone is a clown and says Gerrard out, I will actually just time you out of chat. It's not his fault that we just didn't take the chances today. Spurs are giving it away again. Spurs again. Spurs have been absolutely shocking, and an offside has been given. Took us to ease at the crossbar. You know what? I know that was bait, but you're getting timed out. There you go. I did say it. Villa took a lot of chances. No, we didn't take a lot of chances, I think you mean to say. We haven't played him in the Prem, Dean. We literally haven't played him. By the way, Union Berlin won 4-1, very impressively, in their Berlin derby. Villa will be 12th in the table. It's lots of words. We've lost. This is defeat number. Is it 4 in a row now? Yeah, 4 defeats in a row now. At Aston Villa, all of them previously had been by a singular goal. This one is obviously by 4, could be 5. It's put wide by Lucas Moura. Son got man of the match, but I don't even think that was up for debate. He took his chances well. He's a very good footballer. I just don't get how we can play so well in the first half and create so many chances and then play like this in the second. I don't get it. And that is full time. We've lost 4-0. I don't know what to say. We've had. I'll look at the shot count between the two before I end the live stream. We had 19 shots to Tottenham's 11, 52% of the ball, 8 shots on target to their 5, and it finished 4-0 to Tottenham. I think that says it all. Lloris made 8 saves. Emmy made 1. I can just leave it there, to be honest. The Chelsea fans won't be laughing when they get knocked out by Real Madrid, and then I start to see Tuchel out stuff on my timeline, which I can't wait for. Chelsea finished, Chelsea washed. I genuinely think that will be the last quarter-final they get to in the Champions League for a while. I think with the new owners, whoever comes in, I don't think they'll be able to, at least in the short term, replicate what Tuchel and Abramovich have done, really. I think that'll be it for a while. I think that will be... you can take the clip, genuinely. I'm not the only one to say that as well. I think it was Mark Goldbridge who said it too. I think this could be the last proper time we see Chelsea get this far in the Champions League for a while. Obviously, they're in it next year, so maybe they can do it next year. But with new ownership, they're not going to get Saudi investment. Abramovich did wonders. I think this could be. I mean, the demise of Chelsea seems like a strong word, but I think the slow downfall potentially. Yeah, I know. Tottenham had 0.8 xG and scored 4 goals. Villa had 1.6. That's unreal. Tottenham scored 4 goals and 0.8 xG. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. I am going to do a Pro Clubs stream on Wednesday. If anyone... words. I can't get my words out because I'm just baffled. I'm doing a Pro Club stream on Wednesday. For Xbox, if you want to join that or if you want to watch that, I think the live stream's already been made, so yeah, feel free to support me, and I'm gonna go drown myself in a bath. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again.